Good afternoon in my garden. It's just after lunch on October 1st, and I'm out here cleaning, doing more cleanup, doing more preparation for winter, doing more preparation for next year. And I was just thinking, because I'm going to show you what my project in just a second. But first I want you to see how pretty things are still looking over here. Settled, nice, green, blooming, blossoming. But then I want you to look over here. I don't know what my purpose in showing you this other than to tell you that there is an ugly period in the process of working on a project. This is the ugly period in my garden. For one thing, I've just moved several raised beds to create more space in here for a sitting area inside this large rose trellis. I've moved this whole bed out, and I'm moving several bushes, several things to create more floor space. I'm going to move dirt that way, move dirt that way. But I want to show you one thing I've done this year. Okay, first of all, this is part of a project is assessing what you did wrong and what you did right. Toby Mack said, be teachable, you're not always right, and I'm not always right, and I make many, many changes. I've just moved this oak leaf hydrangea, and I'm in the process of moving another one. Those were so covered up by vines that I lost them entirely. I almost lost them entirely. They were not findable by my eyes for a long time, and consequently, because they were so overshaded, they quit producing leaves. Fortunately, I think I have time to save them. But when you move something in this condition, you need to radically prune it so that it can force all of its energy into making new growth and not trying to support all that's already given up the ghost. There's still in fact, I just pruned this one, and all of these limbs were viable. They were green. But in order for this to flush out and to grow, I needed to remove what was not working. And one of the things that I like to do is to draw parallels to my life and then to other parts of my work from my garden. Editing your writing or your painting or your art is like moving an oak leaf hydrangea that's almost past, almost gone. You need to cut out a bunch of stuff that looks like it might be good if we did enough prayers and moved enough rosary beads. It might work, but it's not. It's not working. So you have to cut out. You have to delete what's hindering your progress and move on make a fresh start. And that's what editing's about. I've taught art, I've taught writing for many years, and I cannot tell you how people hate to change something they've started. They don't want to ruin it. Well, I always tell them it's ruined anyway. So you might as well give it one last effort and try to change it, try to edit it. And that's what I'm doing here. Fortunately, I have a mower coming this afternoon, and I'm going to get some of this area I've just neglected entirely because I focused all my energy on the other area. But this next year's project is going to be that of creating something beautiful out of this ugly, ugly, ugly spot. And it can be done. All it takes is a little pixie dust and a lot of hard work.